Hey Browns fans and fellow Clevelanders, I'm here for my new segment, Cleveland Characters on my View from the Beehive, and I'm here with the legendary Rocco Scotti. If any of you know the National Anthem and you live in Cleveland, Ohio, who's the first person you think of? The infamous Rocco Scotti. Thanks for being here, Rocco.
You're very welcome. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be anywhere.
Great. Well, listen, so I'm going to ask you just like, 5 or 6 quick questions, and you can just answer them however you want to answer them. So tell everybody, where did you grow up?
I grew up on the east side of Cleveland. My first 8 years were in Little Italy, and then we moved over to the city of Euclid, Ohio, and that's where I grew up for most of my years. Went to Collinwood High School, graduated from Collinwood High School, and that's the story of where I was.
Great. Okay, next question.
Okay.
So you sang the National Anthem for Indians games, Browns games, Cavs games. Tell me about the first time you were on your way to sing for our Cleveland Indians.
The first time I sang for it?
Yes.
Oh, I was on my way. They called me to sing for them, and I had been singing the anthem for various functions now and then, but not paying too much attention to it artistically. And on the way downtown to sing for the Indians that day, I thought I must be able to do something more with this song than I've been doing. So a thought came into my mind, almost like a voice talked to me and said, "Rocco, sing it a little bit higher, with more power, and put a high note on the end." Okay, so I tried it. I tried it in the car, and it worked. So that's the way I took. I went down to the stadium, and before the game came, I started singing the National Anthem, and I sang it the way I wanted to change to that higher voice and more power. And I took a high note on the end, and I sang the hell out of it. And both teams came running out of the dugout, both baseball players, all the football players. Who the hell are you? We never heard the anthem sung that way. My God, that was terrific. That was great. And so the Indians the girl Jackie York, who did public stuff for the Indians, came and said, "Rocco, the best thing that happened here today, the Indians lost the game, but the best thing that happened was you're singing the anthem. Will you do it for us again?" I said, "Absolutely." So the next time the same team came in, and I sang the same way, and the same thing happened. It was almost like they got a message from the other team to cheer me and to be really impressed with the way I sang the anthem. And so it kept going, and then she said, "No, we wanted to have to do it every game." So I sang for every game after that, the 4th game.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history, yeah. And then all the various managers of various teams, when they brought they heard me, and they asked me to sing for them. And so I went to all over the country singing the National Anthem for various teams, various sports events, various political events, various entertainment events, all kinds of stuff. The National Anthem just absolutely took off. It changed my life completely. Before I just sang because they asked me to sing. But then when I did it in that dramatic way, it changed my whole outlook, what people thought about my singing. And so it was a very life-fulfilling job that I did.
Now, you sing from your heart, Rocco. You just don't sing from your throat. So tell me, why does the National Anthem mean so much to you?
Well, I had a kid brother who was in the Second World War, and he was killed in the war. And he was my favorite little brother, and it affected me pretty hard. And so even now when I sing, I think about him, and it made me. Then my other 2 brothers were in the service also, but we were pretty much of an athletic family, a patriotic family. And so the anthem, all the time, every time I sang it, I wanted to do it as well as I can to express what being in the war meant to me, because I wasn't serving as a soldier. I felt that maybe my singing could have some effect on somebody, and so that's why I did it, the way I did it.
Well, and obviously it affected a lot of people, especially the first time to have the players run out of the dugout like they did.
Right. Yes, it was a very surprising thing.
So your voice literally struck a chord.
Yes, it
no pun intended.
Right. Yes. Thank God it was a flat chord. Yeah.
So
it was a very surprising thing to everybody concerned, and like I said, it was a very, it was, yeah, I could almost say it was a message from God or what. Before I sang it, to be on my way to think that I would do something with it, and to do what I wanted to do with it, and to have the effect that it did have. It was just absolutely almost like a career-changing job that happened. Absolutely made me very, very happy that my life took the turn that it did.
Well, it's your gift to the world, and we are all so blessed that you shared your gift with so many people over the years. So one last question. What advice would you give to someone who's new to singing the national anthem, or it's going to be their first time singing the national anthem? What can you tell them?
If you are going to do it publicly, make sure that you have it in your mind to do it very, very well, because the national anthem is, to me, is a very special thing for this country. And if you just not to get up and just sing the old way just because you want to sing the anthem, that's not the answer. The answer is to sing it with feeling and with knowledge and with the best talent that you have, and really pay serious attention to it. I mean, sing it like it really means something. And that's what my advice to you is for singing the national anthem, because that's what happened to me, and I can see that it should happen to anybody that sings it, that they should sing it with feeling and with knowledge and with passion, and that's what I feel about it.
Great. Well, thanks for your time today, Rocco, my friend. Is there anything, any final words, anything you want to say to the fans of Cleveland, to people living in Cleveland?
In what way, Debbie?
I don't know. I don't know if you have anything you want to say. I mean, I know you're still a big sports fan.
A lot of people talk things about Cleveland, and to me, Cleveland is a marvelous town. It always has been, and I'm very, very happy and proud to be here, and proud to have been such a well-known figure in doing what I did, and in such a positive way, and I'm very happy about the whole thing about Cleveland.
Great. Well said, Rocco. Okay, thanks so much, Rocco. Take care of yourself. We'll see you. Okay, I'm waving. Bye.
Bye.